But today it's gonna be, I'm gonna put this up as a 1 minute video. So I just thought I'll do something today. Well, I didn't actually. I've been sewing since every week or something now. Somebody's come with something to be done. So here we are in the workroom. Ugh, doing something today. All right. Say hi, Lynn.
Hi, hello.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is a pattern that is from 6 to 22, and what we need is 14. There's 14. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this thing here, and I've got a nice metal one which would be nice, but I can't find it right now. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to draw it, right? So but the thing is, now with this is a long sleeve, we don't need the whole lot, right? So the sleeve now is going to be do you say 13 or 18?
13.
It's going to be 13 inches, which is
And a
there.
bit more, a bit more.
You need to see this as well, because when you're doing pattern, you'll by yourself.
Yeah, but
No,
don't forget the turn up. It says 13.
don't worry about the turn up,
okay.
right? So, in actual fact, so here's a straight line, and these are the sizes, and this here. But this is where you adjust it from. You could adjust the sleeve from that line there to make this do. So when you want, so this from here now to 13 inches is this 14. That's 14, and there's 13. So that's where you want it. So really and truly, this is not that far from it, right? But when you look at the sleeve that you showed me, it is. It's much more. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, just to make sure, I'm going to make it down to 14 and add on, because we've got to put this back as well. Yeah.
Put what back? I don't get you.
It comes out. That's the turning.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So in theory, from there to there is actually turned, so you lost that.
Right.
So we're got there plus seam allowance and so on. So we say 14. So I'm going to make it to 15, and then we've got plenty to play with.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when you look at it, it doesn't look like what you just did with the other sleeve. So that's what I'm gonna do now. On this dotted cross, I'm gonna line it up on the dotted cross. Yeah. And there it is. Where's the thing?
I'm doing it from here, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's 13 inches. 13 inches, add here, which let's say this is half an inch, and let's say this is 1.5 inches. So that's 1.5 and half an inch. That's 2 inches. So there's 1, 2. So 2 inches. So it's 15.5 is that we're going to cut it to. Yeah.
That's a lot more though.
No, you have to allow for half an inch here for seam allowance, right, to bring this to here, and then for here it's 1 inch turn up, right? So, and you want it to be 13 inches, so 1 inch turn up, and I'm going to allow for overlocking. So if I was to put 1/4 of an inch on, but what I did is I just did it there, so
to 15.
15.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case when you're sewing, you might not sew one
straight.
No, you might not sew half an inch, or you might just do 1 inch turn sewing or something. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do now. So you can see here, this line here is where you can adjust it from, or you can also adjust it from here. So you don't cut it. Some people cut it and expand it, but you don't cut it. So we're going to allow for it, because each time this slant is coming in and it's slightly out. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this and I'll draw it. Hopefully this will penetrate going all the way through the paper, and then I'll be able to just either draw it so I can see it, and then cut it out. All right. Thank you. Okay, this is it. Can you just about see the line, the impression out? Right, I haven't moved this down yet. Can you see that what I've done here is I've done a little thing going over there and there, right? So what I'm going to do now is move this down to this one there. Oh, I didn't do the other one. All right, can you see that one there? So I'm going to move it down, and that's how much I'm going to draw it. So when I move it down, I'm going to put the top one back on it. Look, is it right?
I keep telling you, bought in the
Oh, sorry, yeah. And that's on Thingibob as well. Yeah. So this now goes onto it there. And I'm supposed to do another one here. And then from here, I continue drawing it down. But let me put this back at the moment. Right. So that for the sake of the video, let me draw this line here. So you can see the shape of that. You could draw it and then that goes across. That's the sleeve. But now I'm going to extend it down and I'm going to put the top one back on. So there it is, the top one back on, where it is mid 14. And even if it didn't reach to the 14, doesn't matter, so long as it's centralized. So I put this line here on the line there, and there's one underneath there, I can see it. And now I continue, here's the sleeve. Now I continue, and then I will continue this line and follow the drawing. Here it is. Follow the drawing. Yeah? Where's the scissors? Just pass me any of those scissors.
I'm going to pause it.
Why?
Because I got to move.
No, it doesn't matter.
So it goes out of focus.
No, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
This is what's down there. There, at the corner.
I can't go around.
Oh, do you want me to go? I'll go then.
Right. And now you've got, and is it pop? It's still going?
Mm-hmm.
And now, there you go. So you can see. And then you have to put the marking on for back and front. But when you fold this anyway, you will know which is back and front. So you can see it hit and miss here, but by the time you just keep on going straight, it will all be okay. And then curve it out. Right. So where it's curved, somewhere around there, see it matches back up. That matches up, almost matched up, so it's a little bit out. Oh dear, I did that. Roughly, and then if you wish, you can just nip that off, but it ain't gonna make any difference. But for the sake of the camera, I'll do that for you. Yeah, so there's the sleeve. And if I was to fold it, don't forget, this is the center line. If I was to fold it, let's do it on the dotted line so you can see it. Well, that's going to be center, but don't know what happened there. Let's just fold it there. You can see here, that's what it, back, that's the back and that's the front, without me having to.
No, but for someone else, it needs to be indicated though.
So
there's a pencil there.
In there, that's what I'm doing, that's what these nips are for, and I just did that one wrong. So because on the pattern, there's a double notch for the back, and that's the front. So this is the back, and that's the front. Okay. Right, so that's the pattern ready for your sleeve to go on that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze it now.
Yeah.
Or pull.
Yeah, take it off.